enough. Good enough. Good enough. All right, let's do some bracing. Alright, so I went and made these little Batman symbols, and that will act as the bracing for the top here. So then I can get this cabinet squared up, put a clamp over the top to get it squared. Now the only thing that I can do to square it up is from the inside point of that leg there to the other inside point of that leg. It's the only two common points that I've got. Everything else is a little bit all over the place, like this point and this point isn't going to be the same as that point and that point. It's only the inside points of the legs. So I'll measure the diagonals there, get this squared up, knife line around here, sink these down into the rails there, and I'll sink them down all the way except a little bit. I'll leave them high by, I don't know, 1/2 mil so I can flush it off with a hand plane later on. A little bit of overkill, but that's the best type of kill. So if I put the 100 mark on the inside corner of that leg, come over to the other inside corner of that leg, check this one, always check. We have 623.5. We've got 623.5. Alright, so that's square. I don't need to put a clamp on there, so I can just put the things on there and mark them. Hold that nice and tight into the shoulders, and that's what's so good about having these shoulders. It positions itself really tightly, so I can hold this super tight. Knife line around this. And then I can go and cut away that to that depth there, less 1/2 mil. So let's say that's 14 mil deep. I'm going to cut 13.5 mil deep. This will sink in with 1/2 mil above. Take the hand plane across, flush it off, beautiful. So with this all marked out, ready to cut out, I've set my trim router with a 1/4 inch upcut spiral bit with a false bottom on here. And the false bottom allows me to get good control. Basically, I can have one hand over here and the other one's controlling the motor. And what that does, it sets 2 points. And so instead of having the tiny little base and having this wiggle and wobble, it sets 2 points. So it pretty much remains square to those 2 points. It also gives me a great deal of control because it's two-handed control, whereas like this, it's like one hand, or I can do it like this and it's two hand, and my little finger tends to fall inside the cutter housing, which it'll get chopped off one day, but it's still there at the moment, so that's good. So, how's that looking? Oh, you can see that. I can see this. Cool. All right, let's get it cut because we can both see what's going on. And so after cutting this one out, I've just heard the camera click off because I didn't press record. So now I have to record another one. Would you like a bedside table with your dust? And that's the second one. Look, it's snowing. So dusty. Alright, so I was just thinking about getting some drawer sides machined up. So I've got them ready to go tomorrow morning. But I'm just not going to have the time to do it. By the time I finish, it'll be pretty late. So I'll chisel these out and call it a day. Another failed day, another day that I do nothing. Can't even see my knife line here. If in doubt, get this. Make sure that sits nice and that. That's why I can't see the knife line, it's gone. It's just got that little corner left. That's all I need though. Now this one here on the blackwood face frame, I want to be really careful. I don't want to be punching this down really hard because I might just break these joints and, well, that would be bloody terrible. So I'm not even using a hammer or a mallet. Oh yeah, got to be happy with that. It's not all the way down. I've got to hammer it in there, but I don't want to get it all the way down just yet. Pretty neat. Rock solid. Beautiful. There's the 4 bits of bracing in there. Now it didn't have to be dovetailed in there. Dovetails are really, really good, and these are rock solid. This will this will resist the racking in both in compression and in tension, depending on which way it wants to go, so it's rock solid. But I could have done the same thing with a couple of screws. Would have been so much easier, a lot quicker. But it's just, I don't know, this is just nice. So tomorrow I'm going to have to machine up the drawer box material and then start making the drawer boxes. And I know with my current work ethic at the moment, it's going to take me at least 2 days to make these drawer boxes. So tomorrow I may or may not put up a video. If I do put up a video, it's very unlikely it'll have anything to do with bedside tables or TV units. It'll probably be something to do with a review on a Luban hand plane or something else. I've got a few other bits and pieces of raw footage in there that I can string together as a video, waiting for the opportune moment to do so, which tomorrow might just be that time. Anyways, I'm going to go and watch Vikings on TV because it's that day again, and it better be on TV. I didn't even check, but it better be. My life would be empty without Vikings. Anyways, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you later.